Picture this. A midnight bathroom trip turns into a freezing, near-disaster plunge, all because of a toilet seat left up. I'm a 23-year-old woman, and I live with my two roommates, Kyla, who's 25, and Bree, who's 26. This story involves Kyla and her 30-year-old boyfriend, Jack. We all get along great and consider ourselves more like friends than just roommates. Here's the issue. Jack comes over to our house a couple of times a week, and he never puts the toilet seat down. For a while, I quietly dealt with it, putting the seat down myself whenever I noticed he'd left it up. But things came to a head a few days ago. In the middle of the night, half asleep, I went to use the bathroom. I didn't realize the seat was up, sat down, and yep, it was freezing. I nearly fell into the toilet bowl. That was my breaking point. I decided to politely bring it up with Jack and remind him to put the seat down. He got a bit awkward, apologized, and explained that he grew up with only brothers, so he's not used to remembering to lower the seat. I told him I understood, but since 3 women live here, and this isn't his house, he needs to make an effort. He promised he'd try, but 2 weeks later, no change. The seat was still up every time he visited. The 3rd time I noticed it, I called out, "Jack, you left the toilet seat up again. Please remember to put it down. We've talked about this." Kyla's room is right next to the bathroom, so I knew they both heard me. Later, Kyla came to my room and told me I needed to stop embarrassing Jack and making him feel bad about the toilet seat. She said he's really self-conscious about it and didn't appreciate me bringing it up all the time. For context, this was only the 2nd time I'd mentioned it since we moved in 5 months ago. Kyla explained that Jack isn't used to sharing a space with women since he grew up with brothers, and she asked me to be more understanding. I told her I'm not asking for much. Putting the toilet seat down, especially when you're a guest in a home with 3 women, is standard practice and common courtesy. I added that I find it disrespectful that Jack hasn't even tried to remember, since it's happened every single time he's been over since our first conversation. Kyla told me to let it go and said if it bothers me so much, I could just put the seat down myself. But I don't think I should have to touch a dirty toilet seat every time someone who doesn't even live here forgets to lower it. Kyla insisted I stop bringing it up with Jack, but I said that's not happening. I'm going to mention it every time he leaves the seat up until he starts remembering. Kyla called me a petty jerk and stormed out of my room. Later, she texted me, saying she hopes I'm happy because Jack no longer feels comfortable coming to our house. Apparently, I'm making him feel self-conscious and unwelcome. So here's the question. Am I the a-hole for insisting Jack put the toilet seat down? I'm starting to feel a little bad since he's now refusing to come over. All right, everyone, that's the story. What do you think? Is the storyteller in the wrong for standing her ground about the toilet seat? Or is she justified? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let me know. Is she the a-hole or not? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more drama-filled stories, and I'll see you in the next one.